Hey guys, what's up? Hope you guys are doing good. A good evening, good afternoon, good morning, etc., etc. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. Today is gonna be another fun little work day for me. I'm trying to get some more progress done on some commissions. And if that doesn't seem to be going well, we'll switch files and do something else. But it'll be hopefully another productive day full of progress on our project. But we'll see. How are you doing? Hi, Buck. I'm doing good. I'm like, hey, Frog. Hey, Froggy. How are you doing? I'm not doing too bad, but it is definitely like the first day after break, or Gold Week is over, so it's like meh. Just like feels more tired. Got 2 more days of OT, then a 4-day weekend. Very nice. Good luck on those last 2 days. I hope they're not too draining, but a nice 4-day weekend to look, and a like big fat paycheck to look forward to. Hello, hi Titus. Let me just doodle off here in this corner. Make sure my wrist's nice and ready. I say, but I'm just gonna probably chat for a little bit more while I sip coffee. I'm chewing right now, but Golden Week. Golden Week is essentially like the big spring holiday in Japan. Hey, Drakey. And all it is really is there's a bunch, or there's a few public holidays that all kind of line up next to each other, and it's a bunch of days off essentially for everyone. Not everyone, it's like a public holiday, so if you would get public holidays off, then you would get those days off. And then some people are just like, well, if like this year it was kind of like one of those situations where it's like kind of Thursday, Friday, and then you hit the weekend, and then like Monday and Tuesday aren't, but then like Wednesday, Thursday are. So it's like people will just kind of take the in-between days off and have a really long weekend, that sort of thing. But it's really just like essentially like a week off for a lot of people. So it's typically the time when a lot of people whose jobs would have public holidays off, and like students just have, a week off, and a lot of people travel and do stuff. The weather is typically pretty nice on Golden Week. Yeah. But it's always around like April, May, so if you are thinking about taking a trip and visiting Japan, don't come around this time. I wish I had that. Well, there's a lot of I guess like little breaks in between, but nothing. I feel like, like for example, like in the States, you typically get like a pretty big winter break, like Christmas and New Year. I guess it also depends on your job too, right? like Christmas, New Year's. But here it's like you get a couple days. Everyone gets a couple days for New Year's. That's kind of it. Okay. Let me. This again. Think. Probably be. A little. This. I actually can't tell if I want to be a little more controlled with the lines or not. Or you know what? I could. It might be a brush thing. That's why it's feeling so off. Let me see. God, I might. I want to do here. I might really want to redo it. Let me think for a second. I think I have these guys. Yeah, I used a different brush doing these. It just feels it's less of a visual thing and more it just is more comfortable to use. My lines are really shaky. Oh. Look. It might be okay. It might be okay. Closest I get to a week off are professional development courses, which admittedly are fun. Glad they're fun. Yeah, I think we'll just keep trying with this brush and kind of hope it continues to go our way. Did we do anything fun? I didn't go anywhere really, like, I don't really like to travel that much during Golden Week because it is, a popular travel time, so a lot of things tend to be pretty crowded. But, I had some fun. I did a couple things. A couple of days ago, I went to a gyoza festival. I made my. Okay, I think we're just gonna think about all those little extras, those details later, because I'm being like paralyzed with thinking too much. And this is not necessarily too difficult to change around. Keep going. Your chibis are so cute. She's got such a big head. Thank you. I say it every time I work on one, but I think chibis are so difficult, and a lot of that is in the proportions. And Well, if she didn't have such a big head, she wouldn't be as cute. Yeah, the Gyoza Festival was really fun. It was just like a bunch of different booths selling a bunch of like craft gyoza. Some of them were like okay, and some of them were really tasty. Same reason I avoid going to places on the weekend. Yeah. Yeah. And then I can never really... It's hard because you have to guess, right? Because sometimes they aren't because everyone else is thinking the same thing as you. It's like, well, if it's vacation, it's like the holidays, everyone's going to go out. So I'm not going to go out. And I think there were some places that I was surprised were less... because we would just go out into the city for like shopping reasons. And some places were a lot less crowded than I thought they'd be, which was nice, but yeah. Didn't do big traveling. Had to like push those plans to after Golden Week. A lot of it was just like kind of time to do more. It's like a variety of more time-consuming things. So there's a couple days where like Jim and I would just stay inside and play video games, and paint Warhammer minis for the first time. We spent a day like going out to look at them and buy them, and then get paints, and then prime them and start painting and learning how to paint them. Lots of catching up on our reading. Very cozy holiday, I guess. Craft gyoza, say less, sold. I'm always a little wary when like food is kind of marketed as like craft something. Sometimes it's like really good and sometimes it's just like not, or in the way that I feel like it's a little overdone. And it's probably because I've tried a few like craft sodas, like craft colas, I guess. And there's some that I've had that are pretty nice, and some that are just like so heavy on the spice that it's just like drinking straight cinnamon. I was like, oh, okay. This sure is crafted. I'll probably edit the line art a lot. Put this here. Let me get a new window. Oh. Okay. check I'm doing the right layers. Hello, Grandma. Hi, tenant. What's up? How you guys doing? I'm here working. Get him, mods. Oh, huh, let me, I think maybe. I think maybe we just want these kind of high ridges, but we don't really want them to go all the way down. Oh! Tactics, hello. Hi, welcome, Raiders. Oh, hang on, sorry. I've minimized too many tabs. Hello, hello. Yeah, let me do that shout out. There we go. How's it going? It's going okay. Doing more commission progress day after a holiday is over. How are you doing? How was your art going? Just finished up your stream. Thanks for bisecting the bots. Doing good. Nice. I'll just do my regular, even though I think you guys might know me and know Datex. I'm Allie. I am a panda being who loves drawing. Loves drawing. I'm playing video games. And today I am working on some more commissions and trying to get some more progress done on those. So today will be probably a bit more of a low-key, sleepier work stream. A little more chill. But thanks for coming in and watching. And I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm working on logo thumbnails for a client. Ooh. And you sound like such an all-rounder where, like, I don't think I could do... I don't think I could do logos. Like, just a different set of skills. I don't know if I have, like, the eye for it either. I made my little, like, name plate thing on the bottom in the corner here on my stream layout, but I don't consider that to be like a logo or anything. That's just there. I mean, and if it was a logo, it'd be a little terrible. I think the colors are make it a little hard to look at. But thank you. Yeah, this is a mission. It's going. I'm always lamenting about how difficult drawing chibis can be. How meticulous some the work needs to be because, you know, working on something so small and simple, the line work is a little more obvious if you have like messy lines. But once I get these lines done, I think we're gonna blaze through the colors, and not necessarily in a rushing way, but I think doing the colors is just like a lot easier, and it's a lot. I wouldn't say like brain power because I'm not necessarily like thinking really, really hard. It's just more like focus and attention. Colors, we can be a little more fun with it. There's a hair clip here, so we're gonna just edit that. The hair around it and the lines a little bit later. Yeah, it is a really cute design. Actually, if you guys are here, so we have 2 readers and my other regular viewers. The other day I did, for the last art stream, if you saw me, on my last art stream, I was working a little bit on this, and I switched over to a different commission because I was just feeling that a bit more on that day, and I actually went through and like finished the rest because I wanted to get that commission done pretty quickly and get it to the commissioner as soon as I could. And I have the preview and everything still up, so this is what that looks like finished. I didn't know if, I think, Grandma, you're still here. I didn't know if they wanted to like send it off or post it somewhere first, so I haven't like posted to my VGen yet, but it's like done, and yeah, if not in like a day or 2, it'll be up. But I really, really like how this came out, and I'm really surprised at how fast I did it. But yeah, I'm really happy with the lines and the colors on this one. It was really fun to do. That's done. Good night, Bug. Thanks for popping in. Lurk away. Oh my gosh, my voice. I gotta use this art studio degree somehow. I want to do graphic design after college, but it's one of those luck of the draw degrees once you're out. Yeah, so I've heard. Or, sorry, taking a sip. I know we've commiserated before on how, like, there are some people who, and sometimes you can't blame them because they just don't know. Art is just like a big umbrella term to them. So it's like, if your specialty is one thing, like if your specialty is illustration, they'll be like, hey, can you do graphic design for me? And if you don't know, if you're like, there are some people who can do it, but not everyone can or has the training to. It's like, well, I mean, I can try, but I can't guarantee you good results. But yeah, it's kind of those. Sometimes it is like, well, if you can do it, then it's work, and you can do it. And yeah, I know some people who kind of went in for one thing, or like have learned one thing, like so illustration, for example, and then in a way to be like, well, it's a better chance for me to get like employed by a studio if I learn a couple other software skills, like kind of simple animation stuff. And now they do motion graphics. They didn't go to school for, I didn't come out with like the goal of like, I'm gonna make Google Doodles, but then that's where they are now. Yeah, kind of a luck of the draw thing. But I do think a lot of at least the people I know, like in my experience and you know, the people I know, it's like you never just do one thing, as in, oh, thank you for the follow. What do I mean? Yeah, so I know someone who does, like, corporate, I guess, motion graphic and animation stuff for, like, presentation type things or, like, commercial usage. But then also just does studio work and designs, like, accessories and, like, jewelry and stuff. So that was like, you have a job, your day job, the thing that pays the bills, and then your passion project, and they, you know, they both pay the bills, right? But it's, yeah. So it's never like one thing, I guess, unless you're me and it's like one thing. Thank you. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with this one. It just felt very, I guess, in my comfort zone. I worked on a surprisingly, like, shockingly, even to me, fast. But it was just like, I can do, like, this is a type of character design and character that I can, I felt comfortable with. And also, one of my favorite little parts is having the mascot take a bite of the cake. I thought that was really, I was really proud of that detail that I worked in. This one was really fun. And then, yeah, it will be on my VGen gallery / portfolio thing in at least a day or two, if not like later after this stream. I just wanted to give the commissioner a chance to like post it themselves if they wanted to, without me just like posting it everywhere and spoiling everything. It's like getting the kid in your class that draws to do everything on the poster board. Yeah. It's like, oh, we got the art kid in our group. Like, surely you can do everything. And then it's like, when they make you write everything on it too, because they're like, oh, well, you're the art person, so you have the... To be fair, I did have the best handwriting, usually. I've like, nice handwriting, I think. So I ended up always having to write things on the poster board too, and do little drawings, and it's just like, no, come on, guys. Oh, sorry, I'm going to bed, but you seem really cool, so I'll have to check it out later. Have a good time zone. Thank you. Yeah, I totally understand. No worries about reading it and running. By all means. Thank you for the follow and coming in and chatting with me and checking me out. Thank you. Have a good sleeps. Good night. I love seeing people's mascots. Me too. I always like looking at a good mascot. Making me realize I should do a bit more with Cool Panda. Jim has done more with Pocket Fish than I have done with Cool Panda. It's not great. Yeah, maybe we'll put this off into... I've wanted to have a little section where I kind of have... And like a lot of other, you know, Twitch streams, art streams will do this, where they have like a little panel off to the side that kind of shuffles through art. And I've wanted to set that up, but I feel like if I do that, I'll have to kind of change the whole, like, most of the setup. To have something like some of it, yeah, having like a slideshow of stuff, and then maybe I just move myself somewhere a little bit more, and then hi, Untitled. I can consolidate the chats, but I want to. I think the chat bubbles look the best on the art streams because it like has that same kind of cuteness to it. The fish is lucky too. The fish is lucky. Hi, Daka. He's already moving on to merchandise. Hello, hello. But yeah, because I don't want it to be too like I don't want my stream layout to be too brain rot-y of like a million gifs just running over the screen and you guys are too overstimulated and you don't know what to look at. But I do want to have a thing to the side that's like scrolls through my art and then maybe a couple a second raid. Thank you. Hello, welcome raiders. Here, let me give you a shout out and then I will talk and do my song and dance little intro. This. There we go. Thank you. Hi, raiders. Ooh, thank you for the follow. Hi, raiders. How you guys doing? How was your stream? How are you guys today? I am Allie. I am a panda being who loves drawing, right? We all love drawing. Yay, we're having fun drawing. No, I'm primarily an art streamer. I will do art on stream, and then if not, I'm playing video games. I like Souls-likes, and puzzle games, and all that stuff. But lately, I've been doing a bunch more art streams, working on commissions and getting some progress done on those. Today is another work on commissions day. So, good. Did a bunch of art. Nice. I hope the art went well. That's very cool. What were you? I don't know. What were you drawing? But welcome, raiders. Thank you for coming in and checking me out. On screen, this is a commission that I just finished, like, yesterday. I was gonna say last night in the morning, so yesterday morning, finished this one, and now I'm working on another one. Yeah. Be GOG 5 more times, I'll do it. Nah, I need a rematch with GOG. I did so bad on that. Well, I did better than I thought I would on my first go against Goopy Goggy. But I definitely did not do great. But that's what happens when I go into a fight like that with like completely unupgraded armor and not even the best armor I could have used for that, and a hammer, so no blocking or guarding capabilities. Just be like, wow, well, I'm like, one hit takes like 75% of my HP. Just hiding behind all my friends with shields and like crying. Pocketfish signing a deal with Netflix. Sounds like it. Pocketfish having an A24 film on the works. Ooh. Guys doing an art fight? I talked a bit about art fight. Yeah, it's like the little battle. We kind of talked about it last stream. And I was saying, like, I respect people that can do it, because I can't keep up with stuff like that. I draw like one thing and I put a lot of effort into it. I need like a day, at least a day, like on break to be like, woo. That sure was tough. And then you gotta do like 100 more. Be my first time doing it. Good luck. And have fun. Good luck, have fun, take it easy. I know it is a kind of thing that it can be really easy to get really swept up in, but remember, it's a thing to do for fun. I've never tried it myself. I've always just kind of like watched from the outside and looked at people doing their stuff. But again, because I've been around the block, and I know it's the kind of thing that I don't think I could keep up with. even like, you know, monthly little art challenge things, you know, like things in the same line as like Inktober, you know, every month there's a new prompt. Like I can't keep up with those for more than a week. If I have like one busy day and I don't have like a day to be on top of it, I just like fall apart. I'm like, well, I'm done. Thrown in the towel. But I'm weak-willed, so don't be like me. Is Twitch and YouTube Aliban still at war? I can't keep up with the lore. I don't think so. I mean, every now and then you guys will pick fights with each other, but I don't think so. I ought to consolidate the chat at some point, but I have to think about where to put them, and if I want to change like the visuals of the chat, because I kind of like the little Animal Crossing bubble names, the little Animal Crossing style bubbles. The chat, they're cute. But for game streams, I've wanted to change it to like the regular kind of default one because it's a little distracting. So yeah, some days they unite, like you like the quote unquote YouTube days. We need a fandom name. I've been calling you guys Pallies, but you guys never like listen to me. Well, and then there's one. It might be on like YouTube or Twitch, but like the higher tier or whatever is Paladins. Oh, I meant to do that on Golden Week. I had a design for you guys. It's not done. Don't. I haven't decided on colors. Oh no, is that what they're called? I thought they're just like pals, because like it's not creative. Okay, good. Right, because it's like Alley Cat, and it's Pallies. Paladins, my strongest warriors. Oh no, those are my mascots. Those are my guys. Yeah, you guys are more like here, let me use this. Oh. Wait. Actually, I think I can maybe just find it for you guys. Oh, it's here on this collection of rough drafts of other possible emotes. That's right. This is an emote. I wanted to make this one, but I feel like there's a lot of like suffering Alley emotes and not enough like cute, happy, fun Alley emotes. There's just a lot of like suffering. This one we've made into an emote. This is more or less you guys. It's just this is not the finalized or anything. I'm still trying to pick what colors I want for it. But you guys are red pandas. The Pallies are red pandas. Or the Pallies and Paladins. One must imagine Allie happy. But yeah, I haven't settled on colors I like, because I feel like if I make it too different from like standard red panda colors, it doesn't look like a red panda anymore. Well, I've made when I've done emotes and like kind of brainstorming emotes on stream, I usually just let chat give me ideas as we go, and I'll be like, I like that one, let me try it. But if the pallies want to submit their own drawings and ideas for emotes, I won't say no. A lot of it is just because I want to animate some of them. So it might be like purple or pink or something. We'll get there. This is me having to decide all these things. Let's go back to of this. And where is my reference image? There we go. Boy. Oh, but right before we were talking about and context what you were saying, like if I do 5 Inktovers in that year, that's a victory. I feel that. I've tried to do other ones too, like ones that are fan art based. I still can't keep up with those. I've done years where I've like planned out the days too, and I just if it's just I have one busy day and I can't, I'm like behind by a day. I'm like, that's over. That's it for me. What if I'm too dumb for drawing? I feel like you can't be. You can be mindful, very focused when drawing, but you can also be head empty, brain turn off when drawing. All good. This line is not thick enough for some reason. I think we're gonna just do just a bunch of line edits at the end of this. I draw, trust you can too. I vote we make it Jim's problem, let him deal with it. Jim would look at it, and then like within 2 minutes he'd come up with a solution, and I'd be like, why didn't I think of that? And it'd end up being this whole discussion of like, sometimes you're just too in your own head. I'm not ready for that conversation. You do art streams and everyone watches your art streams because they like watching your art, and then you still think that everyone hates your art for some reason. It's called anxiety. Me, I don't want to say that because my husband will just tell me truths, says them to myself anyway. Hello. I'm impressed by the ones that do all the themes in one big drawing. Oh yeah, like that's great. then the other ones, like, I know, like, as they've gone on, they've kind of, like, lost their luster. I know I've had friends who do, like, a lot of writing and, like, fan fiction and stuff like that, and there's, like, NaNoWriMo, like, write a novel in a month. There's other kinds of challenges. Or, you know, sometimes it's not like, do an illustration, but, like, make something or make a model of something. A bunch of all these creative challenges, and I'm just like, then that sounds so cool, but I know I can't do it. I guess I just don't like operate in that way. Like, in that, a challenge doesn't just, I don't know, maybe you have to think of it like a deadline. I think, yeah, I don't know. Just, I think the thought that you don't have to keep going is like, yeah, I'm done. What is this line doing? That's doing. I hope this all looks fine. The hair is kind of super wavy, and I really just made a bunch of lines and was like, oh, I hope it looks good. Because it can be a little too cluttered. Oh, it looks fine. Now we'll do this, like, little head accessory on the same layer. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff I want to do and add, and maybe add to the stream. I'm at that point. Indecision. Oh, I forgot this little part. There. Okay. It's getting there. It's getting there. I can probably be really disorganized with our lines. I don't suspect I will be resizing too much here. want to have animated stream asset, like alerts too. Because I really am just using default Twitch kind of ones. That means I have to animate them. But doing these commissions have been not only just like fun, and it's nice to be supported, but doing them has given me a lot of ideas for other stuff. Just kind of seeing what other people do on their streams and assets, references that I get sent. I'm like, ooh, that's a cool idea. Hello. Let me try to see what's going on with this accessory. I think there's like ribbons that come out to the side. Kind of, as usual, just kind of doing a bunch of like big detail stuff on the TV. I don't want to like overload it and make it less readable. If that makes sense. Like hard to see what's going on. Because there's just too much detail, like kind of crowding it. I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna be kind of choosy about what I put in and what I don't. I think that'll be okay, and then we'll put little frills on both sides of these little ribbons. Second here, just a little bit of focus. I thought you... Are you here? I thought you resubbed yesterday. Or no, the last time that you were here. Not yesterday. Oh, come on. That looks not great. I am working on commissions today, so this is a chibi of someone else's YouTuber model. I think it'll kind of get covered up by one of these mascots anyway, so I don't need to be too like fussy. It's and it's, I know it's like a small detail, but because it's kind of affecting like the outermost like lines and silhouette, I want to be really careful with it because that, you know, it's like a corner that sticks out. Okay. But hello. Yeah, today is a commission working day. That was for the 4-month. That was the 4-month anniversary. I thought. I mean, oh, okay, sure. But welcome home, I guess. Yeah, Otsu, on your exams and the traveling and the moving out. I hope you are getting some rest. Goodness gracious. Yeah, today is a working day. Twitch would not shut up about my sub anniversary. The thing to celebrate! But thank you for resubbing. Thanks for the Bezos money. When we sub, we get a share button that we can press anytime over the next month. you just lived with it for like a full month. A full month. The Bezos money. God. $3K a minute. Me sitting back and looking at my like cookie clicker. 3K a minute. Imagine. Like beyond my realm of comprehension. But yeah, again, for those who are just coming in, I don't know, I'll show this a couple more times today. The other commission that I was working on last stream, I did actually kind of go berserk mode and finished it. That's what that looks like. And I'm really happy with this one. But now I'm working a little slower. Again, this, and then yeah, it'll probably be another day of me doing stuff on stream and then probably working a bit more off stream anyway. Not gonna tire ourselves out. And I'm doing another art stream tomorrow too. Also just a way for me to kind of chill. Definitely not because I forgot all the controls to Jedi Fallen Order. That's definitely not it. But I've also said that I will probably do some off-stream Fallout just for this DLC and these quests. But the art streams have been pretty good lately. I'll do a couple more of those anyway. And I know I've had some friends who are also embroiled in their artistic endeavors and have told me like, oh, yeah, I've been trying to do my thing and I just put on your stream and just watch you do it. And I'm like, well, if you're gonna tell me that, then I feel like I must do more art streams for you. So if you guys are working on something on your own, or even if that is playing a game and you have me on your second monitor, I do hope you are doing it good. Doing it good, boss. Good to hear. The face, right? I think the face is kind of hard because I think looking at it now, looking at it like just like this, I'm thinking the lines are too thin. But I think if I color it, that might not fix that, but it'll look better when it's colored. So I don't really want to. I gotta trust in the process, I guess. We'll move down a bit gonna shape it a bit better. I think so. They're looking a little bit better. Let me, I'm just gonna take a look at my reference and make sure I hadn't missed anything really important that we're not just gonna draw on the outside layer above the line art anyway, because I do a lot of like smaller details just kind of on its own layer. So like there's a lot of ribbons and bows and stuff on her outfit that I will just draw on top of everything, and not make that like really teeny tiny meticulous like little lines to color in. It's just easier for me that way. So I'm just gonna take a quick look and just kind of cross-reference. Yeah, I think like this, there's these kind of high socks, and I think that will also be fine to just be colored in and not really a line art. I think the way the dress and the legs are, it's making the legs look a little crooked. Again, hoping that just fixes itself once we get some color in. Save. The alley drawing method always works. That final was super easy. Nice, 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 nice. Good to hear. Yeah, the past couple days I have been doing stuff, so I have been looking at the Discord, but the real point of me trying to say anything is that like a lot of art about focusing on Allie's height or lack thereof. Gotta head out to meet some guys, but I'm glad to have tuned in for even a little bit. Thank you, Aru. Get some good R&R. You done. Thank you. And thanks for resubbing, as always. Tenet, thank you, Allie, because Zoshia is putting me through the ringer right now. Hey! This is hard to say. Show that Zoshia, who's boss. Yeah. Show that Zoshia. I like the Zoshia weapons. They're really... Wait, am I thinking of the right ones? The ones that are just like... Here's... Well, because I think it's like the hammer that's just like... It's just like a block. Just like a cement... It's like part of a pillar. You just smack things with like a pillar. Zoe, that Shia, whose boss, was sitting right there, but I'll take it. Well, you got my back, Tenet. It was right there, and that's better. Mother's Day is the same day. There's a lot of, I guess, like holidays that are just the same day. Okay, let's clean this up a little. There's not that much to clean on this beach. But that's a good thing, because knowing to clean. Okay, and then we'll do these little guys on their own. Layer, but I think I'll just do one for now. Actually, no, I'll do them later because I am really lazy and I don't want to. I'm really lazy right now and I don't want to pull up the reference. I want to make sure I give those little mascots the love they deserve and I don't draw them just completely disproportionate. So we're going to do flats on this first and hope and pray it's all right. Do inverse and fill, do a fill layer and get that like match. Let's do, I'm gonna do a bit of color just so that we can see what we're doing. And I'm gonna do some flats and just gonna pop those in. They are pretty cute. Yeah, and I think they've got like different, I don't know how else to say it other than like textures going on. Like I think their ears and their tail are kind of, I don't know like the lore behind them, so I might be really wrong, but they kind of look like made of crystal or jelly or some sweets or something. I want to make sure I'm not drawing them wrong because they're cute. And let me grab. Actually, no, I might need to do this anyway. So give me a minute here. I'm gonna go to my references. So there might be I just need to read a message. There is a reference guide for me for colors. I don't need to just go like pick around a image. I think I can just use a palette that has been given to me. This character looks like she was born from an easy bake oven, all warm and toasty. It's really cute. Always happy to get commissions of very cute characters. Like, yay! A nice, warm tea colored brown palette too, which is really nice. We're still gonna separate all our layers and be good and name them. Okay, now I need to grab the eye color. Do this. It's a little dark for now, but I think we're gonna fix that up later. See what I'm doing. That looks not great, but then we do that. It's like, that's fine. Here, we're gonna use marker. Oh. Okay, just checking what I did with the expression. Now if I gave her like teeth or anything. Okay. Here. Okay. Mutters to self. Ooh, we didn't do this. Eyebrows. Fill in these gaps. Just like this little thing here that I think I'm just going to fill in. Go back to hair. Yeah, it's all just making sure the pesky little gaps are filled in. This. Yes. Good. Save. And now the dress. Which what is? Okay. There's different parts to it. How do I want to separate this? The white all on its own layer. Well, okay. We can make this sleeve way bigger. I want to make it look really fluffy. I'm gonna extend this. She kind of has her arm out, and we'll do this. can make it like a bit more 3D, I guess. Yeah. That just makes it look a bit fluffier. Now the problem is I don't want the hair and the dress to be like melded into each other because they're very similar colors. It's kind of like dusty beige, but I think we'll probably be okay once we're coloring because the hair in the dress is going to be a darker than the hair once we start coloring and doing like a shading, like basic shading and stuff. Okay. Like this. Ooh. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, I'm so like in thinking mode. Being silent. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, it's just I'm just putting in flats now, and I guess my concern is because the color palette of the character is very like the colors are very similar to each other. I don't want it to not. I don't want them to get the colors to get like too muddy within each other and just kind of are too similar. But I am thinking that once I get more into like the coloring and the shading and the detail, it'll look fine. But I need to run the simulations in my head and make sure that I think this one I will make a little bit darker. That. The rest are fine. I think the hair and the dress are going to be really different once they're colored, from each other. So it's going to be fine. And I just need one more color to grab. One. Oh. I do a lot of light colors and pastels and stuff a lot, but these kind of muted colors I don't work with that often. And make sure it doesn't look too drab. Okay. Let's do a bit of work on the face. I think that'll just kind of help bring it together. And I tend to change the line art, the color of the line art. When I do chibis, it just makes it a little cuter if it's like a dark blue or a dark purple. Just black lines. I guess it depends on the character too. messy. Now these are still pretty messy, for being honest. That's the thing. My sketch is a little. I'm not sure what lines I want to follow. Don't be like me, kids. Especially if you're going to hand this off to someone else. It's a collaborative project. Do not do what I do. Make your lines clear. Okay. Okay, that's looking better. We're just gonna shape it all out so it's not like harsh lines. I usually do a lot of like angles and angular drawings, but this needs to be very round, and huge, and soft, and sweet. Just gonna round out everything, and then we're gonna do. Let's do. That might be a little too light. Well, no. This. I'm wondering if pupils or not. I usually don't, and I draw them. Okay. This also might be a little too bright. This is what I mean when I have said before that sometimes I will look at my own art and just reference my own art to try to remember how I color things, how I draw things. Embarrassing. might work a little better. I'm gonna think for a second. Okay. I think that's what- The eyes are so important. The eyes are so important on a chibi. We want a little dibbity people. Yes. I think that makes it that much more softer, rounder. That's gonna look. That's what we want to do. Yes, yes. Rubs my hands together like a little fly. We've done it. I've made a tendency to say hi and then doze off lately. Maybe now it's like Pavlovian. You come in, you say hi to Allie, and it's like, the sleepiness, it overcomes me. And it's like this part of your routine now. Allie and her lo-fi beats are just a sleepy time stimulant. Or no, I guess you wouldn't call it a stimulant. Crazy. That's like so wild. I can't believe that would happen. It makes me sleepy. Thank you, Allie, in a good way. Yeah, no, I'm happy to be that. I know I say it all the time, but as someone who also puts others like streams on and like looks for good sleepy time content, I'm glad I can be that. For me, you guys. No offense taken. It's all good. And yeah, I mean these aren't. Wait a second. Okay. Like, I schedule art streams for a chance for both of us to chill, like both you guys and for me. Not have to be super, glued to chat and reading and responding all the time. So it's like it's really okay, guys. No, I'd feel bad if that was the case because I want to watch and chat too. I mean, thank you, but like, it's no pressure. What do we want to do later? What do we want to do here? Yeah. Sure. But no worries. No worries. Whoops. Whoops, I didn't turn off transparency. I guess turn it on? I don't know. Do you turn it on or not? You just lock it. Okay. We'll have to check if these are not imbalanced. It feels like a little off. We'll fix this. I think. Yeah, this is just gonna go a little lower. And color. Okay. Getting my bearings. Being this zoomed in. I think it's okay, but yeah. I mean, I drew these higher and then I moved them down. I thought it looked too crowded, and now I'm like, no, it's too far down. That's what I think we'll do. I think the rest is in like all the effects and like the makeup type effects will be on skin layer. I'm going to do big. I'll fill in for the parts that show up under the hair, so we're not forgetting about that. Sure those gaps are closed. But anyway, I hope all you sleepy people are doing good on this, what, Wednesday night for you guys? I don't know, like, I don't know what day it is anymore. What the heck is going on here? Oh. Because that break is over, I did wake up today and think like, it's another Monday. It's not Monday, but it sure feels like it. Yeah, I think we're gonna make these eyes a bit thicker. I can already sort of feel myself doing these a lot. We're probably gonna draw like on top of everything and like the line art. Just a whole bunch. Let's do let's have some like eyelashes on the bottom, and I'm worried about whether or not it's gonna be too much detail if we kind of on. Man, okay. Gonna reset. Okay. I think the eye was like slightly too big on one side. So now we're going to fix that up. You guys just remember, I mean, if you think I'm a cool artist, I'd go back and forth and just be like, well, that was wrong. Fix and fix and fix and fix. It's cool to make mistakes. Maybe not cool, but it's completely natural. And I like to make a less, though, you know? Okay. Oh, what is that? Is that the line art? These little things sticking out. Okay. That also sucks. Do them here. Tiny little triangles. It can't be that hard, right? Honestly, we might just like delete them later. Oh, little peach here with the shading. Again, I have to look at my own stuff. See what I do. This is maybe a bit too orange for my liking. I'd like something a little pink, a little peachier than this. But we're just gonna do the shading first. Hopefully the stream title is very real and not sarcastic in any way. Hello. Hi, Jones. The Twitch, on Twitch, the title is "We're all drawing and having a good time," right, folks? And on YouTube, it just breaks over back to the grind. I'm a little sillier on one. Yeah, definitely, and not sarcastic in any way. How are you? Let's change the... And I'm gonna make it lean. I think I want a little... That's good. And maybe a little less harsh for some of this, like here. It doesn't need to be that dark. And we'll do another... Bring this down actually, and then we'll recolor that. Yes. No, we're good. We're good. We're doing good. We're doing good. We're doing fine. We're doing good. I just need to keep referencing my own art to remember how to color things. We're doing good. I'm doing okay. I'm haunted by the shadow of the spider I cannot find. Okay, but like but like, right? Because it's like, are they still there or did they leave? You don't know. I don't mean like one doesn't know. Sometimes if I like run across a little bug friend in my apartment and I don't really want to do anything about it, like I don't really want to like, I don't want to just like smush it. I don't really want to kill it, but I'm like a little too scared of it to kind of try to bring it out. Spiders are friends. I usually don't. I usually just like let spiders chill, but I don't like flying guys, so I don't like. I hope the spider has not malice to you. Like when moths find their way in, I hate that, and they scare me. They're harmless, I know, but I just don't like. I just don't like things fluttering around. But it's like if I don't let's be real, if I don't make Jim take it out for me, be like, if I don't get my husband to catch it and release it and be like, get him out of here, then I would be like, it's still here. I know it's just, it's hiding somewhere in a corner and it's gonna jump scare me when I go brush my teeth. The erratic energy moths bring to the table puts the fear of death in me. You get me. I know there's like those really cute, like fluffy looking moths, and those are friends, but those aren't the ones that come in here. Those aren't the ones that come in here. I'm not a fan of fluttery, skittery things. And even like insects I like or I think are cool, I don't really want them to land on me. Like I really like dragonflies, but I don't really want one to touch me. But I don't like butterflies. Some people get on my case about it. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, you get it. It's like the erratic, the fluttering. It's like, bleh. I hope you find the spider. You're okay with butterflies. Wow. So I'm like, oh, if you don't like, yeah, that like erratic fluttering and skittering of moths, surely you must understand my disdain of the butterfly. No, I'm alone here. To definitely look over everything on my desk. I just don't want them to flop in my face. I basically carry Cat to its location and then turn my gaze away and hope she does the deed. What? Moths are big enough that they make the donk sound. It gets bad. I get it for sure. Right? Like maybe that's it. I just need like a cat or something to catch all the little creepy crawlies for me. We get cicadas in the summer, and sometimes they'll find their way into our apartment building like staircase and kind of get trapped there and just kind of like bonk themselves on the wall. And they're so loud, so their sound just like reverberates against the walls of our like apartment like staircase. Our apartment building's like staircase and walkway, and then sometimes it gets really bad, so Jim will be like, I need to take care of it, and he goes out with like the full like home paladin gear of like an umbrella and a slipper. It's like a sword and shield thing, and just and like he puts his noise canceling headphones on and just does battle. It's kind of amazing. You can do like a spoiler tag thing, but you know. Okay, well I think this is the part where you can't say Jim is so lucky because he has to do battle with cicadas. That's not luck. That's not lucky. It's like the opposite. Like this is charge he's cursed with. Even with outwardly cute insects, I know they're still eldritch horrors if you zoom in close enough. Well, right. Well, that's the thing. I don't think there are outwardly cute insects. Like the most I can think of are the little jumpy spiders with the big eyes. Like I think those are outwardly cute, but you kind of have to zoom in and look at them and be like, look at their little cute little faces and their cute little eyes, and you watch them do their little dance. But everything else, I'm just like, they're kind of cool rather than cute for me. I'm sorry, Drake. I don't think ladybugs are cute. I don't think they're repulsive. You know, they're not like ugly to me, but I'm like, they're just okay. I don't really like, I'm not like, I think beetles are really cool. And there's a lot of insects that I like to, yeah, okay, no, I'll take that. Like roly-polies, they're kind of cute, like the little isopod looking, you just can't flip them over. I'll take that. I'll take like roly-polies because I do like, and caterpillars. I like to watch caterpillars just like move, like inch around. That's cute. Okay, I'll take those. Outwardly cute. And then yeah, if you zoom in close enough, they're a little horrifying, or you can't just look at the legs, the underside. But I think a lot of insects are more cool than they are cute or anything. Like beetles, armored kind of things. It's a noise thing. Yeah. Let me read all these. We have mosquito hawks where I live, fallout cazadors are what those are. They're way bigger than you'd expect. Only insect that would freak me out if it touched me. Oh, tarantula hawks. Does get traumatic if your cat isn't very skilled at hunting, though. Even I don't want to watch a bug desperately crawl. Yeah. Lawful good Jim is the hero we need. He gets to go to battle for you, Allie. That's super lucky. I looked over at him and he nodded and smiled. So, I guess. But, like, that's the thing that always kind of makes me feel bad, is that... So, any ladies in the chat, when you're a lady, you can just get other, like, guys to be like, that bug is scary, please do something about it. And the guy will be like, okay. But, like, guys are scared of bugs, too. But I guess that's what bravery is, right? Not the absence of fear, but doing something in spite of it. I just always feel bad where I'm like, oh, I hate that. And Jim's like, oh, I hate that too, but I'll take care of it. Weevils are sort of goofy zoomed in. Weevils are round, odd little blorbos. I just think of the ones in Grounded where they go like, wah. Yeah, as someone I like is kind of not great with insects, like I think Grounded was a lot of fun. And I just liked seeing all the little bugs. It's the mandibles for me. I don't think mouths should have fingers. That does, when you put it that way, that does sound wildly eldritch. I would never go outside if I could see one of those, right? I would actually die. Men are afraid of bugs too, but we are ready to die in glorious battle. From the bits I saw of friends playing that, the spiders are actual nightmare fuel, though. I think it's more because they can not necessarily jump scare you. I mean, yes, definitely sometimes jump scare you, and they do quite a bit of damage. But I think it's like the way that actual spiders are. You think because they're that big and you are so small, or, you know, they're so obvious, they can't really sneak up on you. You're like, I definitely see it. And then you turn around and it's like there. And it is massive and faster than you think it is. But I didn't think it was that scary. Like, in the sort of like, ew, bugs kind of way. I did try to put on arachnophobia mode for a bit on that, and it's 1,000 times worse. It's 1,000 times worse. Because I think what they do is that they make them rounder and they take off certain elements, because you can kind of like, there's like a slider for the arachnophobia setting, and I think they just take off the legs, and it's just these floating orbs that are much more of a jump scare than it's like, oh, if you kind of saw the spider coming. It's like just a big sphere that comes at you. I do think both versions scared me somehow. Oh, yeah, because it's like, it feels more like a jump scare. Rather than if you're kind of looking for like the little insect parts that are kind of just going to come out at you. But from a distance, I'm okay, but it's usually, I really, really, really can't deal with cockroaches. And I've seen, what are those things called? Like silverfish? The things that were like little spindly things just kind of stick out of them. I hate that. I hate those. For how bad they were by proxy, I'd almost think they'd be Silent Hill tier for me. The smoothness is unsettling. Our city had an invasive poisonous spider show up. The city needed to know how bad it is. They hired a spider scientist to find out. He came back and told the city government they're under literally every single bench in the city. Oh my goodness. That sounds like horror. I'm looking at. Ooh, no. I shouldn't have clicked that spoiler tag. Good God. Actually, the first one is worse. The real like Cazador looking ones. Actually, here, let me put up art while I look at this. The Cazador one looking ones are terrible. They wouldn't be that bad if their legs weren't that long. Like, if I just focus on the wings, they're like kind of pretty, but like I look at how long their legs are and I'm like, never come near me. But this other thing looks like a fishing lure and it could kill you. That's horrible. Truly. They were in the Amazon researching spiders. A dentist. I remember seeing a clip on Twitter with a tiny, almost microscopic pink little bug. Spiderologist. It's a dentist for spiders. Spideronomy from Spiderology City. Have those in my backyard. I would move. I've had wolf spiders, black widows, scorpions, snakes on me, but these things make me run. Ooh. I'd be really scared of most of those things. The damage I know they can do. Anyway, Jones, I hope you found that spider that was crawling around your desk. That harmless, funny little guy. Just been talking about demons and like poison demon. Horrible, horrible insects. I'm like, well, I hope you found it. It is gone and I will forget about that little guy. Walked away from the PC, good enough for me. Maybe he just went back to chill. He was just kind of like looking around. Nice. Yeah, maybe it's a friendly spider. A friendly neighborhood spider. Period. End of sentence. Sometimes if I catch a little, it's a little not so scary spider, I'll be like, hey, you can chill here if you pay rent. And by rent, I mean you catch all the other little horrible things. Every spider outside of Africa is friendly or wants to be left alone. I always think about that one, like, green text, the Spider Bro green text. I'm like, I wish I had that with something. Took a little break from suffering about like this file that I'm doing. I'm like, the lines aren't right to talk about demons, spider demons. Outside of Africa or Brazil or Australia. But yeah, mandibles are not good. All of it. Thoraxes, get those out. Again, they're cool from a distance. Ever seen like a beetle just kind of like get its horn under like another beetle and just like toss them? That's so cool. It's honestly so cool. Sydney specifically, that's doomed. I do love... Yeah, like, there's, like, cute little... The jumping spiders with the little... The big eyes, they're so cute. I do love that 90% of their problem solving is, I'm gonna flip you. If I had a giant one-seared, I'd definitely run if I heard it flying, though. I wouldn't know what to... I've never, like, seen one in the wild, and I wouldn't know what to do. Because I would... Another thing is, sometimes I'll see bugs out in the wild, like, outdoors, and I'll feel like, I hope you're safe. Like, what if a bike comes, or man, like, you gotta get out of here, this place isn't safe. We've, like, moved caterpillars to, like, grassier places. Like, bikes come through here. But sometimes I'm like, what if I made this worse? Because, like, what if the birds come here and they're just gonna snatch you? Like, I just fed a caterpie to a Pidgeot. Like, what did I just do? I think you'd get flipped. Woo. Yeah, Japan has these horrible, like, actual demons called Mukade that are they in Animal Crossing? I don't think so, actually, because they're actually pretty horrible. You know that Pokemon like Centiskorch? It's just think, or like in Sekiro, like the centipedes. That's kind of what they're like. They're just these angry, like fiery red centipedes, and I think they're like a little poisonous. But it's a thing of, like, you have to take care of them in a very certain way. Like, you can't just, like, smack it and, like, kill it and be done with it. Because if you do, I think, like, the body sends out these, like, pheromone signals, and then more come. So you have to, like, pick it up and take it somewhere and, like, send it back to the forest. I have luckily never seen one in my life, but I know there's like whole procedures you have to do to get that guy out of your business. Anyway, bugs. Good thing that's not crawling around your PC. Okay, we need to stop, because I'm gonna start looking around my computer desk and feel, itchy and be like, oh god, some things are here. You gotta start training your cat. Like, you gotta get better at hunting for me. New topic. Yeah. I think I will keep this entirely. Like, just solids and cell shading, I don't think. Yeah. It does feel like one of those things where you're like, well, we gotta change the subject, and you start scrambling for a topic, and you're like, I've never talked about anything in my life. And we'll do. I think, it's a little lighter, I think. There we go. That's a little better. I will probably make the line a little thicker, but I will save that until later. But again, I hope if you guys are working on something, whether that is art or a game or actual work, that your work is going good. And thanks for being with me while I do my work. And that you choose my stream to do your work too. For giving me company while I do my work. Oh shoot, I knew I forgot something. Work! Oh, you were like playing... I just assumed you were like playing Timberborn or something. But good. I do kind of want to evoke that feeling of like a fluffy cat. Well, definitely like fluffiness. We definitely want the fluffiness there. You know, this might be a little much. Oh, we'll see, actually. I think a lot of the line art coloring will come together when I color the line art. I have to keep looking at my own art to be like, what do I usually do for this? I'm leaving for work in about 5 minutes. I want more spring vacation. Yeah, I feel you. Have a good day at work when you leave, though. But yeah. Really woke up thinking it was Monday. I want to, like, rush. I need to think. Actually, I'm going to pick this. Kind of color pick this, and then maybe go a little bit more in the saturation. I might just put in the colors and then edit them as I go, because I don't know if I'm going to be happy with these pieces right now. It's the theme of today's work. I don't know. I'm just picking things and being like, nah. Worked 10 hours, have opportunity to make work far easier tomorrow, but that takes effort. No. 10 hours, though. Rest well. Your drawing is so cute. It reminds me of a lo-fi girl. Thank you. Thanks for liking the art. I think we'll do maybe a bit more. I think the tough thing is trying to figure out how I want to do the shading of this kind of the long hair, and especially in the back. Thank you. Again, I am working on commissions today. So this isn't like my character or anything. This is a commission for a VTuber and their design. more of like a curve, like a wave here, and a little chunkier. We really want that fluffiness to it. Okay. I'm gonna make it like these curls, or like these waves really, it's not really curls, we're just gonna make them really chunky. That'll work. I might make it a bit softer. We'll do a bit more. I think I will probably shade everything in this one color and then go and edit that with like lighter colors afterward. I think not everything is going to be this kind of harsher color. A little dark. A VTuber. That one was alright, not as funny as the Zoshia pun that was made earlier today. That one was really good. Hey, it wasn't bad. It was just didn't make me laugh as much as what was it? It was let me I'm scrolling. Zoe that Shia who's boss. Because I kept trying to say, show that Zoshia who's boss. So then kind of made it Zoe that Shia who's boss was sitting right there. I liked it. Was it as bad as Booth Duna? You mean as good as Booth Duna? That was good. Could you imagine like going to an event and then you're like strolling around, I don't know, like Artist Alley or whatever, and then Booth Duna is there trying to sell their goods, their art. Just Booth Duna, just in the middle. I'd buy an acrylic keychain from Uthduna. Holding its little pen, doodling nervously. No disrespect to Uthduna, but that sounds like a Star Wars name. It does. Uthduna. I never know if I'm pronouncing any monster's name correctly in Monster Hunter. Like, and I'll even look at like, oh, well, what's their name in Japanese? And I'll like try to read the katakana, and it either like is just as not helpful, or it's like a different name. Like it's just, you know, they named it something different, and I'm like, I still don't know how to pronounce this guy's name. Oh, hi, Haru. I didn't think you'd be back. I thought you were, like, out with the boys. I bought my first acrylic keychain dangle thingies, like 2.5 years ago. It was all worn out within a year. I will never love again. Yeah, that's the thing about, oh, thank you for the follow. Hi, Jima. Kyodai. Saijima Nation has arrived. Ooh. There's a new trailer for Stranger Than Heaven that I haven't seen yet. Because it came out like 2 hours, 2 hours before I started stream, so I'm like, I'll watch that later. Anyway. Yeah, that's the thing about, like, acrylic goods is if they're printed that way with, like, the print directly on the back, they can get scratched, kind of easily. So I tend to just kind of display them. I'm too scared to put them, like, on my bag or anything. Also, like, the clacking of them. If I'm walking around and it's, like, attached to my bag, gets on my nerves, so... Raydao Ustuna Nuudra Jindahad. Yeah, Jindahad is so Star Wars. Is it? Yeah, is it Shuwu? Shuwu? I never know, like, what kind of pronunciation they want me to go for.
Shuhu?
Oh, yeah, there was, like, a Star Fox thing, too. Yeah, I need to give it some time and to think about Shaywu. But I think there's just so many versions of Star Fox in my head of, like, the cool and, like, the camp. That I wouldn't even know what I would really want from a Star Fox, which is why I need to give it some time and think about it. But yeah. I think knock knock, who's there? Tigrex or like Tigrex is always the one where I flip back and forth of like, I don't know how they want me to say this, but either way, I hate that guy. Shoo-woo-hoo. I like to hang them from my pin boards. Yeah, that's what I do. I have a I have like a not like a pin board, but one of those like grid things that like all the girlies have on my wall that has so many little trinkets hanging off of it. I have a lot of like plushy like mascot looking things because I like them too much to put them on my bag. I don't want them to get like dirty or like messed up. I have a little Hollow Knight. He's hanging there. And then, yeah, a lot of, like, acrylic keychains and little trinkets and stuff. But, yeah, I keep them there because I'm just too afraid of them, like, cracking or getting scratched if I put them on my bag. All my girly bag charms are, like, plushy type things. Turns out it was not me and the boys, it was me and the boy. Went faster than expected. If I ever get acrylic keychains, I need two. One to keep in pristine condition at home and one to be beat up by the outside conditions. I know it's like an otaku thing, but Sailor Moon taught me that at a very young age of like, you buy three. One to like use, or like one to like, yeah, use, one to have in like pristine condition and one to like keep at home. Or something like that. That's something like that. Woohoo. I think officially T-Rex is pronounced the same as T-Rex. Also, T-Rex is my son. I'm sorry if he bothers you. I've gotten better with him, but I think The first time I fought him, I had such a bad time and I was freaking out and I had no idea what was going on. And my friend who has played a lot of Monster Hunter was like basically holding my hand and be like, okay, he's gonna like scream and he's gonna like jump at you and it's gonna be okay. And I'm like, I hate him, I hate him. And I'm like crying. I'm like throwing a tantrum on the floor. I'm like worse than the T-Rex. Just full on like baby Mario crying. Like, I hate this guy. Yeah, one to use, one to display, one to store, something like that. It's like a backup for the keychain you take out without touching the pristine one. The one that's like still in its like wrapping, its packaging. I tend to say Tigrex because it's like Tiger Rex. See, that's what I was thinking. I have a couple other friends that still hate him like that. My loud chud son and his multiple full body hitboxes. Yeah. They'll only join me in fighting if they're allowed to use shock traps, then they'll leave. There's other guys that have given me, rough times, but I feel like it's more of like a scrap, like we're duking it out, and I always like that feeling, especially at, like, I'm a hammer maid, so I like that feeling of duking it out. But fighting Tigrex feels like I'm turning a corner and then he like slaps me in the face with a newspaper and runs, and then if I go to chase him he just does it again at the next corner, where it's like fighting like a Barioth or something just feels like we're trading blows, and I get hip checked and I die instantly. But somehow that feels better than the Tigrex. It moves once they go back to Camp in Fear and just leave me with the extra health, man. What's that one in, he was in World a lot, and he like shot me. He was like a little pig guy. Or like, no, a gorilla. Like a monkey thing. Rad something. I have not played that much Monster Hunter. I am just friends with a lot of people who play a lot of Monster Hunter, and I join in and I'm like, ooh. Yeah. That guy. This is why I feel very basic when I say, like, if I had to pick a favorite monster, it would probably be Ray Down, and it always feels that sort of like there's always that like little tourist poser feeling of like, well, it's like the poster monster for the new one that everyone played, but it's really like he has a lot of design things that I really, really like. And he's just a little electric boy. And I love his horns, and the horns that fold in and make that like sort of rail gun, and the noise, the little static, that crispy little static noise that Raydao has, and he's just like, he's kind of cute. Yeah, Rajang is like fun. He's like a funny monster, but fighting him is also like, oh, you're either gonna have like a pretty good time or just like the worst time of your life. Yeah. That like crackly, like noise. And that kind of like that like dusty gold and like the purple. He just looks so cool. Cracked out murder freak. It is fun to fight a monster where like you see it and you just scream and you jump on whatever mount you have as quick as you can, and either like if you're not hunting it, you run away as fast as you can, and if you are, you're like, no, too soon. Right, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, it feels a little normie core, but it's just like a good monster. But, like, not quite saying that, like, Rathalos is your favorite. Because it's like, yeah, if you're saying that Rathalos is your favorite, you probably, like, really like Rathalos. Goku pre-alpha. Ooh. It's the little lava lizard. They drank too much. Monster Hunter stories ran the propaganda. Proper wrath. Drugs. And then you got your Poogies and your baby Pukes that aren't baby Pukes. Like, hear me out, Rushings enrages Beta Super Saiyan just saying, yes, I'm not disagreeing with you. And, you know, it's like, you kind of can't fault the poster boy kind of monsters for being cool and poster boy, because, like, that's what they were there for. It's like, yeah, Laggy's cool. Nergigante's cool. I always have to say Nergigante like I'm strong bad, because, like, how do you say that normally? You have to fight the dreaded Nergigante. He was the hero of his story. You were the villain who got in his way. He was just trying to sleep. Parasaurolophus fossil with evidence of a tree falling on its back, and it's just walking it off and living the rest of its life with a messed up back. If that ain't me, man, ain't just every 30-year-old. Can u get Nergigante? Probably be his favorite monster too. Nergigante is actively trying to kill the monster you were trying to stop. And get Regante. A classic. What is it? Oh no, that's the wrong layer. Well, we didn't do too much on the wrong layer anyway. We can just redo it. Nergigante is really made up of a lot of consummate V's. That's what I'm talking about. He was a good boy and we did him dirty. 51 million views. Wow. Supersaurus. Oh, name doesn't lie. I don't. This is just going back into all our other, like, our usual the stream topics that keep coming up, but I don't think I have a favorite dinosaur, and that needs to be remedied. Supersaurus is just a big guy. It was like this surprisingly a pretty normal looking thing. I guess for what they think, you know, what they think it looks like. Ultrasaurus. Oops. Oh, I didn't even see you say that. I just saw. I was looking at. I googled Supersaurus and I saw Ultrasaurus and like the like suggested other searches. Ultrasaurus. Came in to say hi. Stayed for the convo. Well played. I'm doing it. I'm doing the streamer thing. There's so many cool and stupid dinosaurs to pick. The MMO tank of the dinosaur world. True. Crocodiles are my favorite dinosaur because they won. Choose your victor, crocodile or chicken. Ankylosauruses are pretty cool. I went on like Google image search to look at pictures of Ankylosaurus, and there's one from like National Geographic Kids that's just an Ankylosaurus like bashing the hell out of some other dinosaur, and I was like, wow, that's a really cool picture. And then like National Geographic Kids. Best dinos are of the nuggy variety. I can get behind that thought. What's your favorite dinosaur? Nuggy. Could go for some dino nuggies, not gonna lie. Like, never a bad time for some dino nuggies. Just absolutely like not working. Big crocodile. Children today are eating dino nuggies from the air fryer. That's gourmet food. Now that is just big crocodile. If you want to choose a favorite dinosaur, there's a multiplayer dinosaur game I know that will make you hate all of them. Ooh, isn't there like a Souls like that's coming out soon where you're a dino? It's like I think it's like I was like where you're a dinosaur with like a sword. I think it's like Dino Blade or something. Only heard tell of it. I don't really know anything about it. Do I even have like a favorite dinosaur within fiction? Dragons count, right? I feel like dragons and dinosaurs are kind of in their own two different categories. Not right. Dragons do not count. Let me. I think it's this layer. I said I was gonna like name all my layers and organize them, but the ones that are just miscellaneous things are clearly not labeled at all. I'm gonna do a little highlight, and then we're gonna probably do something else with the hair. Looks a little flat on my face. There's a lot of like fossil Pokemon that I like that I've grown also a little more attached to after Pokopia, and kind of get them in the museum and you just see them walk around. Shield on and stuff. Imagine dragons. Favorite dinosaur? I'm on her stream right now. This is a joke. Alright, I'm gonna clock you one of these days. Yeah, get her. I'm like around the same age as most of you guys. That little shrimpy thing. I love that thing. It's like cute. That thing. Thoughts on dinosaurs being bird people instead of lizard folks? I mean, I really like that, not idea, but like just the very concept that we were just like kind of looking at, we don't have the full picture, right? We have like skeletons and we have, you know, there's more research being done all the time, and we're getting more like evidence of things, but I mean, in the past, humans have looked at skeletons of things and thought they were very different. They were like cyclopses or, you know, dragons and all these other things. And so it's like, we could be so wrong. And I like the idea of T-Rexes just being big fat little birds, you know? The lizard men cover up. I think it's... And then, you know, there's always been those ones, like the videos and other, like, people's, like, art projects where it was like, if you just look at the skeletons of animals that are common today, and that's all you had, and you tried to create a creature around it, we would make things so bizarre, and, like, we know that's not what they look like in real life. And that's such, like, a fun concept to me, like, in terms of imagination things. So I like the idea that we could be so wrong about stuff. Right? Like the geese sound. Yeah, I'm doing this drawing that I'm doing right now, this chibi that I am spending way too much time. Not spending too much time on, but I am not working very fast on it at all, because I'm, you know, chatting with you guys. This is for a commission. I do chibi commissions, but my you know, my full illustration stuff is a little bit more popular, and I also, like, don't draw chibis that often. So as you've been seeing me work on this, I have been, like, going back to my own like chibis that I've drawn and like, how do I color things again? How do I shade? How do I color chibis again? What do I do when I make them? So that's also been part of why I am taking my sweet time with this, versus something like this where I was just very comfortable with drawing everything. And we're all just here to talk about dinosaurs. But yeah, T-Rex with feathers. I'm just a little guy. Dino nuggies. The T-Rex, this the Jurassic Park scene, but it's just honking at you. No, but that, I was actually thinking of this art, Ryan, the one that you posted on the Discord. That is the one that I was thinking of. Like, what if it was just like a big sparrow and we didn't know? But you look at some birds today, like some birds of prey especially, and you're just like, man, that's so cool. Monster Hunter. Me. Decide how I want to do this. I definitely want the hair to be a little shinier and stuff, and I usually shade, where I just kind of do like one little highlight and I'm done. I want this to be kind of cuter and shinier and fluffier. But we might round out some of the shading to make it just look a little inviting, fluffy. But anyway. Yeah, but what if? This doesn't need to curl up that much. Let me see. I want to do this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll make it kind of shiny, but I don't want to overdo it because I've been having that issue with some of my more recent other artwork where I'm like, time to shade the hair, or like time to do highlights, and it's just a mess. I do like way too many. He chose to live in the Ice Age for the fur. A big rodent. Who then became little rodent. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I still don't have a favorite dinosaur, so... Questions are wild. What dinosaur would you eat first? That can be your favorite. I have a favorite bird. I like birds a lot. I think birds are very cute. I don't know. Do I have a favorite though? I had a couple budgies as pets. I just think like pet birds are very cute, sweet. But I have fondness for many birds. Do I have a favorite one? Let's sort this out. I like both, but I think weird, like strange ones, like weird ones are a little more interesting to me, I guess. We're gonna do this step by... I need like one of those like flow charts where like... like follow down the line. That settles it. Budgies, parrots, and cockatoos are your favorite dinosaurs. I'll take it. I'll take it. My sister is a secretary bird apologist. Secretary birds are really kind of beautiful, though. Big dinosaurs are cool, but I kind of like the scrappiness of small dinosaurs. Oh, it's a little... It's a little freaky. They're a little freaky. There are too many neat little birds to pick one favorite. Yeah, I agree. I think there are too many like good birds to pick one. I do like smaller birds of prey. But I also like just like cute little guys and birds, and like you can't say no to a crow. Like birds are so intelligent too. What about gremlin? There's a dinosaur called gremlin. Meat eater or plant eating, that doesn't matter to me. You gotta root for the little dinosaurs in the documentaries, right? You're watching like the documentary and you just see the little ones around, and you're like, that, I know that one can mess some guys up. Is the gremlin small and cute? I think I'm just gonna leave the hair for a second. Let's do the white. That's easy enough. Or at least it should be easy enough. Stumpy and ugly. It's mean. Microraptor. Raptors that evolved gliding wings to fly from tree to tree. Micro. Oh yeah, this looks like something I'd like. Pretty cool. I'll take it. They're cool. I always see the little one and I'm like, that thing's gonna mess you up. Where's my reference? Remind me of like the Warhawks and like Elden Ring that have like literally just knives on their feet. Life problem solved. We're making some good progress tonight. I guess. This one got a freaky mouth. It's a little freaky. Good night, all. It does not. He's a little freaky. He's a little kind of scary to me. Good night, Tricky. Oopsie, that's not it. Let me go. I will probably end up doing just like another multiply layer or something after all this anyway. Because there's a lot of like layers to this outfit and this dress. I don't think we need to worry too much. We're just going to do like details right now. The shading, I think that's the better way to go about this. Yeah, it's looking all right. Ooh, little bird guy. He's pretty cute. I am liking these little micro raptor things. Whoa. I looked up this Longisquama thing. So what if a creature was just like big? What if he just had a bunch of stuff on him? It's pretty silly. Maybe, I don't even know if that's like a dinosaur, just a lizard. I like that though. It's a little funny. The full duration by YouTube Shorts. But at least I got a bird video. Speaking of birds. Wow. He's got like a real Pokemon aspect to it. Okay, maybe we will do some jump the gun and do some line art coloring. I think that'll help it kind of come together. We hope. Yeah. Use a darker blue, and maybe that's okay. A lot of like dark on this. Okay. Trying to go favorite dinosaurs, honestly, I have to give it to Triceratops. There's a lot of herbivores, dinosaurs that are just real tanks. Oh, this dinosaur looks like a little funny horse guy. A little too spiky for my taste. Makes this like weird character design on this guy. Really like sliders went too high. Well, now the question of like favorite bird is gonna haunt me because I like a lot of birds. So, as before, I just didn't really. I was like, yeah, dinosaurs are cool. Everyone knows that. End of discussion. Oh, I might have to rethink how I want to do the line art coloring on this. I think it's like looking good. It's fine. And I'm just nitpicking my own stuff at this point. I also feel like I shouldn't go too far ahead. Because I typically do all this stuff, like, at the end, and I'm done. I mean, I'm done with, like, the main part of the drawing. But now I am just skipping around at various details and kind of poking. Just being like, oh, I think it'll look better if I do this. We're going to see about that. The 500 species bird ranking stream. A bird tier list, it's like every species. We do have to do tier lists at some point. Wanted to do that for a while. That can be an alien gym stream though. Maybe? Agreed, bird tier list. For birds, I am very keen on the blue-footed booby, like little cartoon characters. They are really silly. You like Jim just home run it every time. Yeah, I'll just do that. I'll just knock it out of the park every time. Yeah. Grumble, grumble. think I'll stick with. Dinosaur tier list. A combined tier list. Chat posts their favorite dinosaurs and Allie critiques them. Poor choice. Dinosaur does look like you would just say Yoshi. Oopsie, sorry. I'm a big fan of rodents. Interesting choice, unfortunately. F tier. We'll take the criticism personally. Ooh. OBS like jumped. Okay, so there are all these little other details I want to make sure I'm doing. Time is it? Okay, it's not that late. Yeah, I perhaps should not have jumped around so much. It's looking better though. Save. Okay. I think I am doing good on this, but I do feel myself losing focus. I might either take a break or just work on something else for another, like 30 minutes or something. Other stuff I have to work on are terrifying. Check my files. I think we're doing good. Yeah, okay. Feeling good about that. It's been just over 3 hours on today's stream, and I am doing another one tomorrow. I don't want to tire myself out too much on this one, but I think I've done some pretty good progress. I think I will chill and hang out for a bit before I call it or anything. But yeah. Thank you for telling me about a whole bunch of dinosaurs. I feel like, I don't know. I think I like the dinosaurs that was shown today. Let me just see how this is gonna look. Oh, we might want it a little darker. Just look a little bit darker. This Chibi looks perfect. It don't have an artist's eye though. I also think it's kind of at that point where I have just been staring at it with like under scrutiny for a long time. So now every time I look at it, I'm just thinking that it's like, oh, it's like lopsided, or this isn't, rotated correctly, and this line is like so shaky and terrible. So I think I need to not look at it for a little bit and then come back to it, and I can kind of finish it and be satisfied where, I'm definitely at that point where, you just stare at something for a really long time, and because you've been staring at it, it just looks completely off to you. I'm probably at that point. I definitely don't want to keep thinking that I need to change everything when I think it's good. I think it's pretty good. Like, there's definitely parts that I am seeing that, like, oh, I'll edit this kind of at the end. I'll like fix up some of the lines here and there, just little things, but those are typically steps that I save for the very end, like when I'm drawing on top of everything and just kind of doing like the finishing touches sort of stuff. But yeah, it is that feeling of like, well, if I keep going, I'm gonna like really mess with it. Need future Allie's opinion on this. Yeah. A rapid fire, flip the canvas button when you start to feel like you're going crazy. I mean, I do that all the time. Anyway. And, I mean, like, that's... I'm at the point where I flip the canvas and I'm like, that looks good. And then I unflip it and I look at it, normally. And I'm like, that's terrible. Like, ooh, good. No. Present me's opinion is that it looks really cute. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And it's good. I like to work on the stuff and get to work on other people's designs, and I get to look at other people's art for references and things like that, because it helps me learn stuff too. There's already some little coloring things that I want to do and not fix, but like change to my design stuff and like my files, where I'm like, it would be really cute if I colored Allie like this. Present me agrees. Future me will have to get back to you on that. Fair. But we're doing good. It's been a productive couple of, a week, essentially. Just getting stuff done. But I do really appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of activity on VGen, and I'm very thankful. Thank you guys. VGen links are down below if you want to take a look at that. Should be, I want to say open, and that I think I have put stuff on, what do you call it? Waitlist for a bit, but I think should be okay. I mean, there's always that feeling of like just kind of scrolling and looking at people's art and being like, wow, people draw such good art. And then I look at my own art and I'm like, what did I do? I messed up. I came on here to make sure about something on my VGen, and I will check that. should be good. Sweet. Okay. Alright. Just had to check a couple things. Should be all good. VGen's all good. That's all good. Am I double checking my Twitch? Seems to be good. My YouTube. Okay, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Might call it. Because I know I'm just gonna be doing more drawing and stuff off stream, like in an hour, and then I'm doing another art stream tomorrow. So if you guys want to catch me, then I'll be there, and you guys can watch me struggle, not suffer, just struggle. There are two different things. And/or I did a little mining off stream. And/or if you guys are doing stuff as well, creative endeavors or more work, I'll be there. I can't look. I'm like, this eye is like a little rounder than this eye, which is a little more angular, and I need to change one of them so that they both match. I can't do that. I can't look. I'm gonna put this one. That's no. This is fine. This is fine. No, we're gonna put these mouse drawings up again. These are good. Let me okay. Look at something. I see. Okay. But that's me. That's just me. And kind of what I was saying before of like, I will just get in my own head too much if I am working too much on one thing and I'm like not super focused. But no, I'm having a ton of fun with I know I sound like I'm not, but I really am having fun with this commission. It's super cute. The design is super cute, and I don't tend to get to draw a lot of just kind of cute, fluffy designs like this that are just very sweet and cute. I get a lot of like cute, but like in a cool kind of way, I guess. So I'm really excited to get to the little mascots too. And I think this is looking good. I am just in my own head about it. But we'll see. Yeah. Right. Yeah, I'm just like too unfocused today, I think, because I did a lot of drawing on break too. But I will be doing another art stream tomorrow. You guys catch me then, and if you guys are also doing something, it'll be like a fun little co-working stream, right guys? Right? But I do know a lot of you guys have told me that if it's not like actual, your 9 to 5, your work, and you guys have your own projects that you're working on. So I do hope that progress is going well for you guys if you're working on something. Yeah, and I don't know, maybe I'll... and if not, then I'm just gonna be like painting Warhammer minis tonight or something. Thank you for the stream. It was fun to I'll draw along with and look at weird dinos. Yeah. I hope your drawing was good. I hope that you had got some good progress. It was a good drawing session for you too. Cute with a pinch of handsome too. Yeah, I like doing a lot of I mean, it's not, I don't want to just be like, yeah, commissions are good because money. But I get to have like a more variety of designs and characters I get to draw. And that's always like fun for me. You know, not necessarily, this isn't like, this isn't necessarily like out of my comfort zone or anything, but, right, I just don't get to draw a lot of like really little dresses and, cute stuff like that. It's always just like tech wear. And it used to be a lot of armor. I used to draw like tons and tons of armor, just Final Fantasy 14 Warriors of Light and D&D characters. I drew so much armor a couple years back. And I feel like now I'm just drawing a bunch of like cool tech wear type jackets. Ooh, Night Rain is calling your name. I mean, probably. Like, I don't know. Maybe. Avoiding the curse of armor hits a little too close to home for me right now. I will say, I think drawing armor is fun. There's a part of it that's really fun, and I really like to color metal in cell shading. But yeah. It's tough, and because armor, like, ideally is supposed to be quite like rigid and sturdy, you kind of can't, you have to have like some really good lines and stuff, right? I mean, I think you know what I'm saying. Minis are always a good option too. Well, like, painting minis is also difficult, but I don't have to, the minifigure is already there for me. I already have a thing that I just need to color and paint. And that's the hard part. I don't need to think about, like, what do rats look like? I do need to think about what rats look like, that's true. But, you know, the figure is already there. Got some art progress, and also my friends brought me the Italians to get me into Warhammer. Yeah, I am, like, just in it for the painting right now. I don't know, when I was at the store, I was talked into about the football thing. The one where you just play, like, actual fantasy football and it's Warhammer. And honestly, it looks kind of fun. But I have to, like... I'm like, oh, but I have to paint a whole football team. That's like 12 guys. And I have, like, 17 rats to paint. And I'm like, this is better somehow. Yeah, Blood Bowl. It looks really, like, silly and fun. But I was like, well, that's buying a whole bunch of stuff. And, like, the starter kits are huge and intimidating. And what if I don't even like to paint them? And then I got, 20 rats instead. But it's also, it's like a fun, like, parallel thing to do with your friends. Like, get a little paint sesh going on, which is what we've been doing, where, like, we'll like paint a mini and then we'll be on like Discord with like webcams with a friend who was also painting at the same time, and that's it's fun. It's like, it's very zen. Well, same here. They're talking stats and I have no clue what they're saying. I'm just trying to figure out what color scheme I want for these guys. That's literally me. I'm like, yeah, the mechanics and, like, the stats and roll like that, sure. And I'm, like, looking at 2 different pots of paint, and I'm like, Partially while I was trying to avoid it, it'll force me to confront my lines! Now that I am privy to the knowledge that you are a mouse user, I will say, I think maybe that might work in your advantage, though, because you can be kind of very slow and deliberate with your lines, or you can use, like, the tools, like, my tools! I have to have my tools! I'm looking here, where is it? Like, this completely covered by the chat bubble, so you can't see, but these kind of, like, these things, you know? You can just kind of do this. Like, use the curve, like, these curve tools and get nice, really, just kind of solid, lines like that. The Bezier tool, my beloved. And then sometimes just for things like that, like a shakier line does kind of look more organic, which you would think is a little counterintuitive for something like armor, but it makes it look a little nice, right? Which is why people like to use, you know, very textured brushes for line art and stuff. So I don't think it's... As someone who just spent like 3 hours working on this like chibi line art and being like, this line is too wobbly right here and is therefore garbage and I need to redo the entire line. As someone who just did that for 3 hours, I will say it's not that bad. And always like just work on a really big canvas and zoom out. It's like painting minis in reverse. You're gonna hold it right up to your eyeball and you're like, this is so bad. And then you put it on the table, like the distance that you would normally be looking at it, and you're like, you know, that's not so bad. What if 20 rats is a compelling argument? Your rats remind me when they got me into magic, and my deck is just a bunch of squirrels and Hatsune Miku. That's how they got me into magic. Same people who are like, you should, Allie, paint some Warhammer minis with us, is the same people who, honestly, that might be lurking in my chat right now, but the same people who are like, let's play Magic the Gathering. And all of my cards and all my decks are the Bloomborough set, which is all just, it's like Redwall. Just everything is mice and squirrels and raccoons and rats. I bought like 2 boosters for it. Because I was like, I'm not gonna get into Magic, but I like these cards, I like these guys, I want a couple cards for myself. And I do have like some starter deck ones, but I pulled a Swords to Plowshares in my very first pack of Magic cards that I bought for myself. And it's alternate art, and it's great because there's like a mouse on it. But I think it's, I don't know, it might be that. It's like $22, which is not nothing. But I pulled the Swords to Plowshares. Collecting more rats is very hungry. Try Sleep of Saltines. You will not regret eating Sleep of Saltines vibe. This curve's looking kind of bad, though. Bad as in fine. Why is the human brain like this? Human brain, like, soft. I feel like I shouldn't say anything about my lack of tool use, but those do look like handy buddies. They can... Yes. Short answer is yes. I think sometimes they can be kind of like limiting if you rely on them too much. Par exemple, you know, if I just kind of do this, like, yeah, you know, like that's a decent line, but if I do it for everything, or I mean, I'm also doing this kind of bad on purpose, but your lines can be kind of really flat looking, I guess, is what I want to say. I'm also using this with the mouse. But if it's things like the curve of a pauldron, and you just want to get that in like one shot, and you want it to be like one really nice curved line, they come through in a pinch. They convinced me with Bloomberg and an army of squirrels. Yeah, a lot of not the secret, well, I think the Sonic secret layer was really cool, and I was really interested in that one. It's also like the Final Fantasy sets were really good. Oh. I do think about how in like less than a year, I got somehow convinced to play both. Not play, because I haven't played any Warhammer. Well, I'm gonna keep interrupting myself. I did a little bit of... I played like the games, like the video games, like Vermintide and Darktide, and I really want to play Space Marines 2 at some point. But I do think, in the span of a year, I got sucked into Magic the Gathering and Warhammer, and I thought that would never happen, and it makes me a little angry. There's a part of me that's like a little mad. I needed to get my guy friends into like Sylvanian families or something. I'm like, okay, now it's your turn. You got to collect the little bunny family and like what outfits are you putting them in? Like, I gotta get them back somehow. What's some like really girly pop thing I can get them into? Like, own up, it's time to reciprocate. Like, pick your favorite Sanrio character. I like them, but getting plotting this. I have never interacted with Warhammer, so everybody gets to rant lore to me. I am not remembering any of it. We are in the same position, my friend. Yes, we love to see women in male-dominated fields. So I have seen a lot of women painting stuff and like doing miniature and then like I was at the Warhammer stores and there were plenty of women there, and like it wasn't just, you know, the girlfriend on her phone waiting for her boyfriend to finish picking out his little armies. But you know, it's not like, yeah. But I mean, right, you think about it and you just think like, this is and I know my guy friends have said like, yeah, I know it feels really like guy, and like it's all just all the units are like disgusting plague-ridden warden, like with like maggots and stuff. Like they're all just kind of gross. They're like, yeah, so it's like kind of a hard sell sometimes. But I'm just trying to think of like, you know, the equivalent of like me holding out like me. I've seen the Sylvanian family like Warhammer things too, where they put like a little Sylvanian family head into the Space Marine. I just want to like hold out a little Sylvanian family to my guy friends and being like, here, this one's yours now. Big Challenges has to win the Sanrio vote or I riot. Big Challenges is like an incredible design. I'm a Keropi fan myself. And Tuxedo Sam. I think they're just cute. I love Big Challenges. Memories of Hello Kitty Island Adventure. I think my favorite. Damn it! I was gonna say Keropi. Cute frog. He's very little. I love that pom-pom pudding too. Good old motion sickness of the game. Fixed camera moving on its own. I got to see the Sanrio train in Tokyo, but I didn't get to ride it. I see it every now and then. Oh, there's so many things that are under like the Sanrio umbrella. It's just like, I just think about like the main Sanrios and I pick from those, and like I can't be wrong with this. I do like Fishman. Yeah, Hangyodan has gotten like pretty big in popularity recently because I think it's just he's kind of like ugly cute. Yeah, I mean, it feels very like Western made. Of yeah, the vibe is so different. And I think just ones that are more popular in like the West or like outside of Japan. Like I know like Choco Cat is the big one where Choco Cat's really popular outside of Japan, but not so much in here. People love my melody. And well, the people love Kuromi, but my melody is there too. Anyway, if I have to Warhammer, they have the Sylvanian family. We can get the Sylvanian family like big dollhouse, and then we can put the minis in them, and then they can fight in the Sylvanian family dollhouse. Just get line of sight. The Sylvanian family's dollhouse. My mother is a big My Melody fan. My Meadow is cute. Pink Bunny. Doom Guy and Isabel moment. I said like 20 minutes ago I was gonna wrap up stream, and then I just ended up talking about Magic the Gathering and Warhammer for like 20 minutes. But nah, I needed to chill for a bit. Big stretchy. But yeah, I'll probably just be working more after this anyway, and then again, we're just reiterating myself. I am doing another art stream tomorrow. I don't know what I'll be working on tomorrow because I might finish the rest of this commission off stream, and I've been working on commissions on stream for a bunch. I think I'm kind of reaching the point on most of them that I want to make sure I am focusing on them off stream, like, without having to read. You distracting chat fellows. Allie's logging off? Wrong. 1 more hour of dinosaurs and birds. So I might work on like my own stuff tomorrow. I'm not sure. We might just work on more commissions, more commission work tomorrow. Anyway, it's all good. But it will be another art and chat stream tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe it will just be more dinosaurs, more dinosaur talk. Anything else I need to say? I don't think so. I've just been drawing a lot this week. I'm like, ooh, a break. Draws harder. Allie versus the inconveniently timed tidbit of trivia. All right. Let the kids go. Well, it's less I'm letting you guys go and more like I'm letting myself go. I think today... Ooh, sorry, I need to check something. It's like that one Final Fantasy 14 GIF. It's like the Warrior of Light who's like laughing and then just stares. Am I catching so many strays today? Jeez, Al, you really let yourself go. Favorite dinosaur. I'm watching her stream right now. That's honestly really good. I thought it was really funny, actually. No, it's okay. I'm so small, like that couldn't like affect me if you tried. I just got that. because it wouldn't miss. God. All right. Big alley. Cruel but funny. No, okay, like the last thing I'll do is the stupidest thing for me to do. But like, yeah, guys, new emote idea. It's chud cool. And then like his sunglasses are like really tiny because he's big. He's like fat or something. He's got like I don't know, like chins. Yeah, we didn't need to do this. This was not worth it. It was not worth it. I kind of love him. Outshamed, kind of great though. He does remind in Pokopia, if you haven't seen it, there is an item that is just like a big Snorlax and it's like a bed, and I just can't help but think like every time I see it, like I want this so badly in real life. And it's like I think this would be like a good little couch thing. You know, you just lean back on it. Just hanging around. If you make him an emote, he will be used constantly. It's like Kingpin. He is kind of great. This can be the new like sub or like bit alert thing. We'll like I'll like animate him so he like kind of looks like he like drops on the screen and he just kind of like jiggles, and that'll be the new one of the new alerts. I'm not kidding at this point. Yeah, no, we're not doing this anymore. This is chat. Shut. I pictured Pepina's affection being virtually unchanged towards this couch creature. If anything, she'd be like more affectionate, like, ah, like he's so cuddly now. Well, I guess it's more like, well, she looks like a little ghost. Couldn't draw her little features. Average webtoon couple. You made me look incredible in front of Vanessa. Both of those just floored me. But yeah. happened because I said I was going to let myself go and leave chat. You guys said, "Wow, Ali, you let yourself go," and then I was like, "What?" My brain, the synapses in my brain went, I made fat cool panda, and I made like the great. I've just been doing art stream after art stream after art stream, and this is the best thing I've come up with in a week. Okay. Magic hits when you least expect it. You're beginning to do. God damn it. Jim all over the place. Roll the crit on performance. There is an undeniable like aura to this doodle. Maybe I'll just like make. I mean, I actually do really like it as an alert, like animation idea, but I might just, I don't know, just stick them in the corner of the stream overlay at some point. Okay. I cannot think that hard about "you made me look incredible" in front of Vanessa, or I will spit this donut out. Okay. He did buy snacks for you when you came over, but he doesn't bring them out unless you ask. Add him to the stream layout lineup at the bottom. We gotta like replace him with a regular cool panda. I don't know why I got such a peculiar vibe. It really reminds me of the "you have to eat this bowl of eggs" type vibe. I'm thinking go back in time and type "radical" instead, but I'll take it. No, that was good. It was really funny. Okay. Alright, I will actually wrap up. I love this style. Thank you. It is pretty good. Just really like stroke of inspiration sort of thing. Oh, thank you. Not just the Angie Panda, but the Chibi Girl too. Thank you. Actually, yeah, like before I actually sign off, I'll show. This is what I was doing today. I was working on commissions. And I was doing a chibi, which I don't do often. Not for any particular reason. I just don't do them that often. I work quite a bit slower, but I think it's looking good. Cute. I'm having fun with it. I'm just gonna focus a bit more off stream on it. But yeah, we'll be doing an art stream tomorrow. Undecided what I'll be working on, but I will be working on something. Okay, I was gonna not do a raid today, because I've been kind of unfocused, and it would just have been an absolute raid and run anyway. But we do have some people, so maybe let me check. I just have one or two people. I don't know. I guess I'll think about it, because I was gonna not raid today and definitely raid tomorrow was my plan. Chat is just being too distracting. Work for work and work for fun need to take turns, or at least stay balanced. Yeah. I guess it's been kind of both. Work for fun work, and then some of my work for fun things have kind of been encroaching now onto my, like, well, maybe this isn't for fun anymore, maybe this is for work. When work is hobby and hobby is work, what to do? Actually, I think maybe I will do that, because I'm also getting hungry and low energy. So I think today, and I know we have a lot of lurkers today, which is never a problem, but because I do just kind of want to run off, maybe tomorrow I'll be a little bit more energetic. I think today will be just a sign off and chat. End stream today. Unless anyone has someone they really want to raid to, then tomorrow will be a raid, and today will be a sign off. Maybe the real work was the fun we had along the way. Yeah, we had fun. Me staring into the screen as if you guys could see. Nah, we did good. And struggle is not the same as suffering. Maybe the real fun was the work we had along the way. That one I can feel a bit more. Nah, and I have been saying it over and over this stream, but I am having fun with the commissions, and I am not just grateful that I am, and very thankful and appreciative that I am having people commission me, but I get to do a whole bunch of different kind of character designs and look at a whole bunch of different people's art and work and design work and things like that, and it's been a treat. Okay, right. I will call it there, because if not, I will just keep talking for another half hour. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching me. I'm just gonna end stream today. I hope you guys get some rest, because the thing you guys have been all over the place. I hope you guys get some good rest, or get some more good work done if you are still working, and I'll catch you tomorrow for another art, a work stream, etc. Be gone from me. Thank you guys. Arigatou gozaimashita. Bye bye. Outro for a treat. Bye bye. Everyone's still here. This is still for the secret gym address. Okay, bye guys. It is so good, though.
literally about to click like end, stop the stream, end the broadcast, and I just laughed at post credits Jim.